What's up, Tim Sykes here, big day. I'm checking out all the stuff that's going on online. So many students are profiting, it's pretty crazy. But it's a big day, not just in terms of profits, it's a big day for my hair. This is going bye-bye, look at this. We got BB in the back making breakfast. Say hi, BB.
Hi.
Okay, we got breakfast, we got a haircut coming up. I really can't remember the last time I got a haircut. I don't know I know it was pre-pandemic, but I don't know if I even got like a haircut in 2020. You know, I'm filming this in November of 2020. I can't go any longer. Like I feel like I have like a small animal on my head. It's crazy. It feels like it's like I have to feed it, and I don't have enough time to like feed animals and like deal with that stuff. So getting a haircut, gonna donate the hair to charity. You can donate it, but also I'm gonna make a video as I'm getting the haircut talking about what's going on with the Uyghur Muslims. It's actually pretty terrible if you look into it. It's spelled U-I-G-H-U-R. We'll post what it looks like. Pascal's here too. Say hi, Pascal.
Hey guys.
We'll post what it looks like, and you know, Pascal, maybe pull up like a few headlines about the Uyghur Muslims so they can see. But I highly encourage you to Google what's happening, because literally there's a genocide happening right now in 2020. I know it's been a rough year for a lot of people, but it hasn't been rougher than you know, if you were in the Uyghur Muslims. It's insane to me to think that we're just allowing this to happen, but social media in China is pretty locked down. People have posted about it. It's not like a fun thing to talk about, where literally over 1 million people have been put into these basically prison camps. They shave their heads. There have been reports of torture, of just so many nasty things. Sterilization, so you can't have babies, so that their population drops a lot. Retraining, because you're not theoretically like they don't like their religion, so they're trying to get them out of being Uyghur Muslims. Really sad. And what's going on in China, what's going on in the world, like we just have to talk about it. So that's why I'm gonna do this video. When I post this video, or even this video, please share it. Try to help us get the word out. I have a few students who are Uyghur Muslims. You know, my prayers go out to you. My support goes out to you. I don't think that there should be any genocide or potential genocide. Like, there's literally a debate whether what they're doing to the Uyghur Muslims in China qualifies as genocide. Because it's not like you're killing all of them right away, but forced sterilizations, torture, putting them in prison camps, shaving their heads, taking their organs, selling their organs. Really a lot of nasty stuff. And I think if more people talked about it and we used our platforms on social media to talk about this stuff, I don't think there would be as much just abuse. So we're gonna post a link to me getting a haircut. I'm not, you know, like someone who does like these political stunts, but I just, you know, based on what I see happening, I just can't ignore it. I can't like turn my head away. And I feel like with my platform, I feel like I should talk about it. I'm not trying to compare, you know, human rights violations. That's basically what this is, to what I do, you know, teaching in finance. But it's similar. Like, there's a lot of misinformation. People are afraid to talk about the truth. That's why I just want to be real with you. You know, I'm not gonna like dress this up. Like, this is my kind of attempt to just do what I can in 2020. And I hope that you appreciate it. I hope that you share it. I'm not doing this like for likes. I'm doing this because I feel kind of obliged to. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Google around about the Uyghur Muslims. Share articles with your social media followers, with your friends. Email them. Let's just start talking about this issue, because it's crazy to me, with all our advancements, with all our technology, without you know, really any you know, blockages in our social media. Like China, I understand the government clamps down on their social media. In America, the rest of the world, I mean, we're pretty free to talk about what we want and share what we want. And I think that we should. I know it's not a fun topic, but I think that it's worse if you don't talk about it. If you just pretend that this isn't happening because it's just like, oh, it's happening over there. We're all on the same planet together. You know, I haven't like first person seen the Uyghur Muslims treatment, but you see the prison camps, you see it from the satellite imagery. There's been countless, you know, testimonies given from people in these camps. There's a lot of evidence. I mean, like the US seized, I think it was like 13 tons or 18 tons of hair, of human hair a few weeks ago. And they were illegally trying to sell it in the US. Where did all this hair come from? It's, you know, the Uyghur Muslims, not to mention these prison camps. Even if they don't shave their hair, even if they don't sell their organs, a lot of these people in these prison camps are doing forced labor. And part of the reason why it's not talked about more is, sadly, a lot of American companies, a lot of international companies get their stuff manufactured in China for very cheap prices. Why is it so cheap? Well, a lot of the people making like your iPhones and stuff like that, guess what? They don't get paid that much. They might even be in a prison camp making this stuff. So even if you think it doesn't apply to you, it really does. It applies to all of us. We are all humans. We can't just let this keep happening. And I'm not, you know, some true expert on this. I'm just trying to spread awareness based on what I see so far. And I think that's what Karma Gala, you know, my charity is all about. Using our platforms to spread awareness about important issues, whether it's the rhinos getting killed and they're pretty much almost going to go extinct in the next few years for their horns, which is made out of 100% keratin, the same stuff in our fingernails, no medicinal properties whatsoever, and yet people are mistakenly thinking that they're, you know, aphrodisiacs or they can cure cancer. None of the above. Science can really cut through a lot of the BS. Same thing like with penny stocks, where I try to cut through the BS of a lot of promoters. I really just don't like BS. I don't like misinformation, and it's my honor to get good, accurate information out there. I'm not perfect. I'll make mistakes every now and then. Like I make mistakes on, you know, trades. Sometimes I go off on rants and I have to like pull back a little bit. I'm a little too emotional. You know, I'm wrong a third of the time on my trades, but with the Uyghur Muslims, it's not about being like, you know, right or wrong. It's like talking about it or not talking about it. And let's talk about it. Let's get international investigators in there. Let's call for more, you know, governments to really say, hey, this is messed up what's happening. We're not going to do business with you unless we correct this. Because we have that power. And I know you might not feel powerful as one person, but if we all start to kind of unionize and get on this topic together, that's why I'm making this video. I encourage you to make videos, not just post this video or share this video. Do research, make a more detailed video. You know, I'm really excited to see what we can do when we all start working together. So this is what I'm doing. I'm basically just calling attention to this problem. We'll post some links below this video too for some articles about the Uyghur Muslims. And, you know, Pascal will also post some headlines just so you can understand. But start Googling around, okay? Look at tons of different news services. Look at tons of photos, videos. Share whatever you can. Encourage other people to share. Let's make this a topic. Let's make this go viral. And I'm going to go get a haircut. And, you know, I'll post that video. Please watch that and share that. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Right now, my hair just comes out of my hat. Like, I look like Krusty the Clown. Like, hey, kids. That was a terrible impression. I don't know. I have to go. Share this, learn. Prayers to the Uyghur Muslims. We support you. All right, so I'm about to get my haircut. First haircut, I think, of 2020, but kind of a crazy year. So I hope that you're doing okay. I hope you're staying safe, but I hope you're also taking advantage of the crazy stock market. And I hope that you're using social media too to get the word out about so many issues. You know, I think if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that we have a lot of work to do on so many issues. So stick around. This is going to be interesting.
1, 2, here we go.
Hi, what's up? Tim Sykes here, getting my first haircut in 2020 with the man, Lee Jensen. And I'm getting this haircut, I'm shaving my hair to spread awareness about the Uyghur Muslims. There's a genocide going on in China right now that no one is talking about. Literally over 1 million Uyghur Muslims are held in these detention camps, quote, re-education camps by the Chinese government. We need to talk about it. Google it if you don't believe me. I know it's pretty crazy that this is 2020 and this is happening. They're shaving their heads, they're taking their organs, they're forcing these Muslims to eat foods that basically go against their religion, and they're trying to just put them all into China and get rid of everything that they believe in. There's torture going on. If you actually look at a lot of the videos from people who have been held in these detention camps, people who have gone missing, family members that they never see again, and there's over 1 million, I mean, some reports estimate up to 2 million people, Uyghur Muslims, held in these camps, and it's really just sad that the world really isn't doing enough. Certain governments like Canada have actually brought up the word genocide. The US has been a little too passive, and I think that we should use our platforms to talk about this. If you know about social media in China, they're not allowed to talk about it at all. So us outside of China, I think it's our duty to Google around, to share this video, you know, find different reports, find different videos. It is shocking that this is going on right now. And, you know, I mean, we're all having a tough year in 2020, but the Uyghur Muslims are having some of the worst times out of anybody in the world. And if we can talk about it, if we can get governments to really investigate, like China isn't allowing other governments in to investigate, to see what's happened. So we're using like drone footage. You know, they've actually talked to different ambassadors, and certain ambassadors are more aggressive, but we need the whole world talking about this. We need to get this going viral. You know, we should be talking about this all over the news, because this is happening right now in front of us. And a lot of reporters have claimed that this is very similar to the 1930s, 1940s with the Nazis and my people, the Jews, and a lot of people just didn't act until it was too late. And I think that we don't want to make that mistake right now. Obviously, I'm not, you know, an expert in all of this, so understand you need to do your own research, but it's my honor to at least, you know, shave my head and talk about this, so it gets people actually spreading awareness about this urgent issue that's happening in 2020. The Uyghur Muslims need our help. Any really religion that's just suppressed or treated poorly, held in, you know, detention camps, re-education camps, that's not cool. And right now we do have this social media platform where I gotta believe that this is the one time in history where we can actually spread awareness about these issues faster than any other time in history. You know, there's always been censorship, there's always been a lot of issues with different religions and different peoples, but we couldn't get the word out. Now with the internet, with social media, click share. Share this on Facebook, share this on Facebook, share this on Twitter, share this wherever you can. And Google yourself, get educated. That's what this is. We can impact the Uyghur Muslim situation. We can talk to different governments. We can get this going viral, get more media coverage. So Uyghur Muslims, we support you, and I'm shaving my head, hopefully to bring awareness to this. Thanks, Lee. So that's a wrap.